Why'd you look so damn angry during the presser yesterday? Everyone was commenting.
Did I?
Yes.
You just look stone-faced.
Why? That's a big deal.
Got your poker face going.
No, I mean, I'm not angry. I'm excited. I think he's a great addition.
Right.
I mean, I've heard a lot of the things, but that are said about him. But I've talked to coaches that have coached them, and they've had nothing but good things. You know, we need some toughness. We need some inside guys that can catch lobs and can protect the paint, can protect the rim. The guy's won at a high level. He took a young team to the finals, went to three or four conference finals, been to 10 playoffs, 8-time All-Star. I think it's a great addition. I think that's exactly what we need. My job is to put it all together. He's a fun guy. You know, he gets criticized for being like too happy, smiles too much. But you know, when people complain that athletes are, you know, they don't show their personality, they're too serious. But you know, he's out there to have fun. You know, if he competes at a high level, last year he averaged 17 and 13 almost.
Right.
If we can do that, I mean, we're in a good place.
Yeah, I don't even really care about, like, sort of the personal dynamics. I mean, every locker room has their own sort of dysfunction, I'm sure. And they're not all great, right? I mean, you guys you got to be pros. You got to go out there and play. What does he bring to you on the court that you're so excited about?
You know what? We struggled with rebounding the ball. And his history tells us he's going to get, 10 to 15 rebounds a game. And if we can get a stop, he's going to allow us to get in transition. When we get stops, we're one of the best. I think we're 2 or 3 in the league in scores. But we had trouble, not only getting the stop, but sometimes we'd get a stop and we wouldn't get the rebound. He allows us to play, if we want to play big or if we want to play 4 small guys with him as their fifth. So we got some versatility, some flexibility with him. But I like the fact that he can also not only block shots, if you're lead the league, you're probably 2.5 or so. But it's what you do with your altering shots. You're making a miss shots at the rim, 8 or 9 a game. So I think he has the ability to do that as well.
Talking to Washington Wizards head coach Scott Brooks, they acquire Dwight Howard, introduced him. You can also speak on this. This is a positive. You don't have to play against him because he owned you last year.
Yeah, he had his way against us for many years. Even when I was in OKC, guy's a great player. I mean, physically, he has every tool you need from a big. He rebounds, he scores around the paint, catches lobs, offensive rebounder, defensively. His speed up and down the court is something that, he's in his prime. He's 32 years old. He's been healthy for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years after his back surgery. So there's a lot of positives, and he has also, just like us, we got things to prove, and we want to make sure that we're all on the same page. And he has said all the things that are important to me. It's all about winning. And John and Brad and Otto and Kelly and Keith, I've talked to all of them. They're so excited, and we can't wait to get started.
Now, Coach Brooks, you lose Marcin Gortat, and he was a really productive player for the Wizards. Obviously, his play maybe diminished a little bit the last season as he's gotten older. There was kind of controversy during the season. We don't know if it was real or not. You can tell us now. Was the locker room a little toxic with Marcin and John Wall and everything going on there?
From when I came into the job 2 years ago, I've heard nothing but a lot of things that are not good, not conducive to winning. Guys are not on the same page. Guys are not focused. My job was to build the team that's built based on, playing for one another. Would I say it was like that all the time? No. A lot of teams are not like that. But we had to make sure that we go into this season and prepared that we have to do whatever it takes to help celebrate us. And Marcin has done a good job. He's had a great career. We got a guy that's probably, I don't know how many years younger, 2 or 3 years younger, that is an 8-time All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, that still has a lot of good basketball left. We wish nothing but well wishes to Gortat, and we decided that we had to, move and get more athletic in that position.
Did you have a conversation with Marcin after the trade?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked, and I was actually surprised because it was late on our end, and it was really late on his end. He was in Poland, and he picked up the phone at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like it was mid-afternoon, and we had a conversation. He wished me well, and I wished him well. I have no hard feelings. It's part of being a player.
Right.
It's part of being a coach. You get some things that don't work out, and you move on. And he had 5 great years in Washington. So, but it was time for him, time for us to move in a different direction. And we got a great player in Austin. Austin, sometimes you got to give up something to get a good player. And we needed a bench scorer, and we have a guy that scored 15 points a game last year. So it also solidifies our bench a little bit. Now the pressure's not always on Kelly to get 12 or 13 points a game.